Hi, grade 10s. Today we're going to do a lesson on using metric units for volume. And there are a couple examples on the back side of this paper. But what I'd like to do is I would like to go ahead and incorporate one more example. And so let's go ahead and write this out. Let's say the example is write greater than, less than, or equal to make a true statement. So the question here is going to be, let's say it's going to be 2.5 HM cubed, and let's say it's going to be 250,000 meters cubed. And what do we put in the box to make that true? All right, so in order for us to figure this out, we have to see that in this question, we have cubic hectometers and cubic meters, and it's always easiest to compare two quantities if they are measured in the same units. So the easiest way for us to do that would be to turn those hectometers into cubic meters. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to look at right here where it says 1 hectometer is equal to 1,000,000 cubic meters. So we're going to take that 2.5 and we're going to multiply it by 1,000,000. And what we're going to get is this number right here. And this number right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, whereas this one up here has 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So this number here is clearly bigger. So the sign that we would use in the middle is a greater than sign. So 2.5 cubic hectometers is bigger than 250,000 meters cubed. So there are some questions like this in your homework, and when you do them, you need to show your work, and of course, your work is illustrated by doing something like this. So please do your work as well as provide your answer. Let's try a couple more questions here. An aquarium is 80 centimeters long, 80 centimeters wide, and 60 centimeters tall. What's the volume of the aquarium? So to figure out that part of the question, we're going to use the idea that volume is length times width times height. So it's going to be 80 times 80 times 60. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that multiplication. 80 times 80 times 60. And we're going to get 384,000 centimeters cubed. Part B, given that 1 milliliter is equivalent to 1 cubic centimeter, how much water can the aquarium hold? Well, what that really means is we can take this number, 384,000, and we can write it out in mLs or milliliters, and then remembering that 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, We can divide this by 1,000 and we can end up at 384 liters. That's the amount of water that the aquarium can hold. One more example. A container has 3.5 liters of punch. Each glass can hold up to 325 centimeters cubed of punch. How many glasses of punch can be filled? Well, we like these both to be measured in the same measurement. Let's actually turn these both into milliliters if we can. So 3.5 liters times 1,000 will give us 3,500 milliliters. And 325 centimeters cubed is going to be 325 milliliters. To find out how many glasses of punch can be filled, we're going to take the total volume of the container, 3,500, divided by the volume of the glass, which is 325. And we're going to get 10.76923, blah, 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 blah. So what this turns into, it says how many glasses of punch can be filled. If we assume that we're talking about full glasses, we would say there are 10 full glasses. And that's it for that. Try some questions and make sure to reach out if you need some help.